Did you know what just happened today?
What?
I just lost out on an opportunity to be in Dubai, I think next week.
What the hell?
And that is because of my passport issue.
God. Let's passport visa ranting deserves a whole set of icks and emotions. What did happen? Break it down. That's like
Basically, there's this one shoot that's going to happen for the brand I'm working on, which I can't name. Sorry, guys. It's happening in Dubai, apparently. And I was looking for the studio and model and all of that work I'm doing. And my boss suddenly asked me today that, do you have a passport? And there she is, paused.
oh
Don't have one yet. So I had to make something up, and then I told him that it's actually in the process and I shall start applying on March.
I am too stunned to speak. But the damn passport.
Indian passport, I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to go with this brand, it would probably be a sponsored trip to you. Then, and a sponsored trip to Dubai is what dreams are made of.
Exactly. And one of the studio that I checked out is in Dubai Hills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
that's one
so
richy rich area.
that's one ache that Indian government is giving me since many days, since many months. And as far as this ache is concerned, I think you also have something to say about this.
मेरे रो रो के आंसू सूख चुके हैं. But as a laugh loudly.
This is Archana Puran Singh. Guys,
Yeah, so
here's a context why we are laughing so loud. We kind of figured out that whenever we were laughing in the previous episode, our laughs were not coming out as loud as possible. Today, we decided that we're going to go higher as much as possible. Like, we'll keep our pitch as high as possible so that you guys can understand that we are enjoying this and we are laughing.
yeah, I mean, you should know this. The moment I hit record, the next thing we do is ha 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 ha.
Let's talk about the X around Indian passport.
Yeah, so my ick isn't, specifically to Indian passport. To be precise, it's more to the entire visa system because the another day I saw this meme, like a guy from USA, and people, all those who know me are really sending this reel across to me, okay? So if there's this one guy from USA and he says his girlfriend, baby, pack your bags. I have booked a trip for Paris. And then there's this Indian guy, he's like, बाबू तुम्हारे सैलरी स्लिप स्टेटमेंट आधार कार्ड राशन कार्ड पोर्ट एनओसी एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाट फोटो बोल जरा तुम्हें कुछ सरप्राइज which is so true because the amount of documents you have to collect to get a visa is a whole math, and it should be called visa math. And even if you hire an agent, the entire process of applying a visa, now I'm not talking about e-visa or visas on arrival, I mean it naturally, I'm talking about the visas that you kind of have to apply for in advance. Those really drain the life out of you. Oh god. Like,
Yeah.
if you have to go somewhere, you have to start planning at least 6 months before, and then 3 months you'll collect all the documents, 1 month you'll apply, and then you get an appointment, and 1 week later, one after 1 week, what are you getting? Your visa has refused.
And what
Why?
is
Because
age?
your age doesn't sound appropriate.
I'm still stunned at that refusal remark because I was just wondering, like, what do they exactly want? They're thinking that at that age, she's gonna do drugs and never come back.
I am not. Of course, I'm not. But look at them.
I remember the day Muskan has told me that she might go to Europe, and it was back in November 2025.
Yeah.
And she has told about her NOC thing to the boss back then when I was in that particular company. Now I've left. It's almost going to be 3 months.
And
This
my visa's process hasn't stopped yet.
yet. That's a
But
sad.
never mind, we really need to get our visas and passports in place because we're definitely shooting a Saturday call spot in the States.
Soon. My fingers are crossed. I'm so much manifesting this. Like
we
shooting Saturday call spot in Bombay, in New York, in Dubai, in every parts of the world is my dream.
Yeah, even I saw the untriggered. See, I have to do an untriggered plug every time, right? So I saw the untriggered boys. They were also in Goa. I don't know. They were also shooting a little something. It seemed
Wow.
fancy. Icks. I also have an ick for khasi, guys. Cough and cold. So we were planning on shooting this episode yesterday, but I couldn't. Punam, you wanna tell why?
Because of a robotic voice. And we also kind of realize that how much our voices are important and how much of an asset this is right now,
Yeah.
because we have to shoot, we have to record the entire podcast, and the voice has to be up notch.
Yeah, and yesterday I was having this crazy, crazy cough. I was coughing around like that one kid on the internet. I've said this to everyone 500 times, so I'll say it on the pod also, so that 5 million people. Did I just say 5 million? God, I hope it happens. So that 5 million people also know that I was. Have you seen that reel where this one kid goes like just starts coughing weirdly, like very weirdly, and that cough sound is used everywhere. I was coughing like that.
I didn't see that.
I'll send you that reel. My issue with coughing is bukhar. Fever will come and go for like 3 days, 4 days, and it'll go. It'll go eventually. Okay, like a runny nose will also come, stay for a week, sound very, very irritating, and then go. But when coughing comes, it
Hmm.
comes along with fever, and then the next morning you have a runny nose, and then you're also coughing. And while the runny nose is gone and the fever is gone, the coughing is still on, and you're just coughing. It just stays the longest. Can you see the rage in my voice? It gives me that kind of an
You just rhymed in between. Did you realize that?
god essence of this podcast.
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of agree to this point that coughing, runny nose, fever definitely gives me ache, because fever is still fine. I'm okay having a fever. I'm okay having cough also, but I'm just not okay having a sardi. I can't stand because I have a very sensitive nose. So and I have to fucking protect it every time. Like during summer, I have to wear mask every time because I know कि थोड़ा सा धूल, थोड़ा सा ठंडी हवा, all that can combine into a running nose. And of course, in winter, so there is a requirement. So that gives me ache for sure, because then I'll start having severe sardi, and then that will lead to bukhar, then that will lead to a whole week long stretch of being bimar, and I hate being bimar. I just
Yeah.
don't like that state of mind. In that case, I'm more like Monica from Friends, who doesn't like to give false sick. So yeah,
Yeah. What else gives you an ick?
men. How about that?
Some diva energy out there. Bro, stop. Didn't expect you to go to men straight after coughing and a running nose.
Do you see the fluctuation? Even I feel even the stock market fluctuation is still in a stable position, but not us.
Not us. Wow.
So yeah,
Hmm.
definitely men. I don't think I can, defend or say anything which is not otherwise, because certain men does give you like,
Oh god.
first question that comes in my mind is like, why do you even exist?
Exactly. Do you remember that one editor guy? The
Yeah.
first ever.
God.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Let's give him a name, guys. Let's call him the worst name. What could be the worst name?
And
Babulal?
so
Call him Babulal.
this ick for men goes a long way to one of the editors from our company. Actually, the first freelance editor from our company, Babulal.
Babulal was pathetic, like pathetic.
Oh God, I don't. You and do you remember the guy that came after Babulal? He was so cribby. He was so cranky.
Mean, I think in the editor run, we have had like bunch of losers over there,
Yeah.
and it's mostly boys. We
Yeah.
hired that time 2 to 3 boys. None of them worked out, and then we hired a girl, and damn,
But
kudos.
she was really really great. But कहते हैं ना औरत ही औरत की दुश्मन होती है. The new manager that came, she literally made things so worse that our female editor resigned. She could. I mean, why would anybody handle that kind of toxicity?
Yeah.
Let's not go down that drain.
Exactly. Back to X. Yeah. So
Back to
men
X.
men gives us X. What kind of men you can
The ones who are equivalent to using our lip glosses, because men have clearly forgotten how to act like men or something like that.
Definitely. Firstly, that. Then what? Those
Men's.
men who act like they know everything because they are so called boys, like they were born with something else. But in reality, they don't know a piece of shit.
Hmm.
And
Like,
also, I have one set of men who gives me like max kind of X are those who will say the nicest thing when they are on camera, but behave the exact opposite when they're off camera. And it
I
could be,
get you.
yeah, by camera, I do not mean like they have to be influencer. It could be your friends also.
Yeah.
In front of many people, they'll be like very nice and nonchalant and that gentleman vibe. As soon as they are alone and they are with their closest, they act like mess. Like really.
Yeah, like in social settings, they would be like the
Yeah,
finest shit possible. But I also believe that men who are too good to be true are. You've seen that post? दिन का एक man hating post like कर दूँ तो मेरी आत्मा किलसती है.
I swear. My entire algorithm is filled with man hating posts. So I mean, that's okay.
Let's break this down. So it's not that we hate the gender men at all. We hate the
Hmm.
kind of men who first have forgotten how to behave like a man.
Hmm.
Second, are cheaters.
Yeah.
Third, do not know how to respect
Hmm.
women. Fourth, are very, very occupied in behaving a certain way, by which I mean showing an exemplary attraction towards money, which if they don't own could be from their dad. And we're also not into kind of guys who are there for every girl possible.
True.
Yeah, so these are like some categories of guys that we do not prefer at all, and that's what brings us to our man hating era,
Yeah.
which used to be like a certain continuous stage. But like there are men out there who are providers, who are genuinely humble, who
Hmm.
are genuinely full of knowledge, and they can teach you that knowledge without making you feel dumb,
Exactly.
and are just good. But the ratio is quiet.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. I think the ratio is the main problem.
Hmm. Hmm.
Will be, I think, 5:1 or 10:1. Like there will
Yeah.
be 10 jerks and one gentleman.
Wow. 10 jerks and one gentleman. I'm gonna frame it.
Yeah, so then the women around that one gentleman, it's like again ratio problem.
Yeah.
And women one gentleman.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving ahead, what's the next thing that gives you ick?
The thing that gives me an ick. So like I'm the kind of a person who might not know what do I want in a person totally, but I definitely know what I do not want in a person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So another ick that I have is it's like a very basic one and many people will have it. I know that for a fact.
Hmm.
And it's coming from a very recent set of situations. I do not like people who have a cry for attention, visibility, and credit taking behavior. I have a big time ick for those kind of people and those kind of activities that you're so shallow. You really need to up your game. You just have to have a game in the first place.
True. True. But the problem is that we are surrounded by those people. In a crowd of 100 people, you'll find 80 people who have this nature. And then 20 will be like, okay. So
Yeah.
that's another problem. Talking about this kind of people, my another set of icks is actually when people talk shit about you even after you have moved on from their life. And
Oh boy.
it's
Let's just hold a moment of silence for those kind of people.
I mean, bro, get a life, firstly.
They clearly don't have one. That's why they're so invested.
Exactly. And and I am directing it to one person for sure. And Muskan will know who that person is. I
We
mean,
want this to reach them.
dude, come on. I'm half your age. Grow up.
This is actually something very serious. We might be laughing out about it, but this is something actually very serious that the people who do not have a ability to
take
just
take criticism, feedback, or like any sort of an upper hand maybe.
ick, big time ick. Even thinking about them kind of makes me feel itchy. Ick,
Yeah,
ew.
big ego problem. Anyway, moving from people in general, let's talk about some non-living things that gives us ick?
Oh, any non-living thing that gives me an ick. Let
Hmm.
me think about it. What a self-introspection game you have put me in. Oh God.
In non-living things, I do not like if the washroom and the kitchen is very dirty.
Dirty.
I just can't stand those houses. It's a no-no for me.
Okay.
I'll not even go to their washroom at all, even if I'm struggling can also. So yeah.
Same. I'm very scared to use public washrooms. I'm very scared. Leave alone other situations or other houses. I just can't. Yeah, that's one ick for me too.
Yeah, I remember I used to go to a tuition back in my college days, like in my undergrad time.
Hmm.
And his entire house, like this smell that used to come from his house or him, I don't know what. One day I had to pee and I was struggling the last few minutes of the tuition and I went to their washroom. I saw it. I came out. I said, okay, sir, bye. Then I literally walked into a hospital chamber ka washroom because I couldn't pee over there. It was so
You just
bad. It was so
can't.
bad. Yeah. You.
You are kind of similar to that. I think we have an IG. Oh God, I think we have an hygiene issue thing going on. It's my nose and my throat. I can't speak, properly. But yeah, I think it's this hygiene because I have a very big ick for dirty nails.
Nice.
Like, ew, how can you have ew? Yeah.
That's a proper one.
Yeah, I mean there used to be people out there who have like the tips of their nails black.
Black. I know. I could visualize.
Exactly. Ugh. My God, we're so ugged out throughout this episode. I don't think I have that many non-living kind of icks, and I think if I have any, those usually revolve around hygiene issues.
Yeah, same for me. Same for me.
Hmm.
I'm actually attached to non-living things.
Oh, that's cute.
Does that
Oh,
make sense?
it does. It definitely makes sense. I know for a fact that there are so many people who feel very attached to their space.
Hmm. I'm one of them. For sure.
Yeah.
Whenever I move from one place, like one house to another, I take out bunch of crap thing with me. Like I have my three phones I have changed till today. I have all three phones with me.
Yeah.
And my mom is like that, let's just sell them. What is the point? They're of no use. But I'm like, no. I have emotional attachment with them. So please, one of the phone is given by my nana. So that's one attachment. Then the second phone is given by my papa. And
Hmm.
that's the best phone. Vivo, shout out to you. Best Vivo V5, best phone ever.
I remember when Poonam's that phone kind of, was in a survival mode. She used to give me updates like, my phone is in coma. It woke up this morning, but it went again in coma. That's the kind of attachment she has with that phone.
Swear. I think that phone that was Realme and that kind of, उसने धोखा दिया मुझे. Like I thought we will go along for a good, like we will have a good 5 year run, but उसने बीच में दम तोड़ दिया.
RIP.
RIP. But good news is I'm back to Vivo.
Let's go.
Vivo India. Either you pay us or you hire us.
Yeah, we're totally open to a collab. Why not?
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, definitely there are people who like really attached to their non-living things or
Hmm.
like their space. I feel now this could be a deep one. I
Okay.
feel I get attached or detached because
Hmm.
of the memories or feelings associated with those non-living things.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, since we talked about men giving us aches, I think it's also important for us to kind of say that some women also gives us weight.
Please, we really have to address the elephant in the room. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes. As I say, the ratio, so is the ratio among women. Of course, icky women ratio is less, the good women ratio is more. I totally believe that, but you just
Hmm.
cannot say that women do not give it. You cannot.
Last few months, we have one woman
Oh God.
who is giving us ick every day. Can you imagine? Can a person give you ick every day? She
Sometimes
does.
every hour also.
She does.
God. Okay.
Guys, we are so not those kind of girl who put up other girls. We are not that kind. But she deserves.
She deserves it.
Oh.
Ki- We totally feel that girlhood and womanhood is probably one of the most precious things invented, or it's one of the most beautiful feelings ever. But you have to understand that there are women out there who will not reciprocate that kind of energy to you, and it's equally important to do the reverse of womanhood to them.
And to set a boundary with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What plans now? What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I'm gonna watch Jeffrey Epstein file documentary.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. One more thing. Do let me know, like you also let me know and everybody else. Is it only me or other people are there in this country, like in India, who actually enjoys and watches Too Hot to Handle? What is
Too hot to handle. What is that? I've never heard the name.
So Too Hot to Handle is reality kind of thing, like Love Island. No, not Love.
Oh,
I think that one is called Bachelors, right?
okay. I just searched it up.
Huh. So over there, the introduction that they give is like, we have gotten 10 horny bitches and dogs.
What the helly?
and and they are on a retreat with us wherein there is a sex ban.
What is this? Hook me up with this show.
So they will be there for an entire month, like 3 days, and there is a cone shaped Alexa thing, and they have named it as Lana.
Oh,
So
it's
Lana,
giving Oracle. क्या हम एक ideal match है?
yes, Oracle.
Oh God.
So Lana has put a sex ban on each of the participants. They cannot do self love. They
Okay.
cannot kiss. They cannot have sex. They cannot touch inappropriately like that. Okay. And every time any one of them like have sex, kisses, or do something inappropriately, there is a fine. So each activity has a different fine. Kissing cost them $3,000. Okay. Then I think sex cost them, I think 6,000 or 12,000. So sex is the biggest amount, like the biggest fine. And there is a total price of $200,000.
Wow.
Every time anybody does something, that amount gets deducted from the total price. And
People are getting very creative with releasing all these reality shows.
and it's not a new reality show. I've been watching Too Hot to Handle, I think from 22. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe from there. Because it has like six season in the English genre. Then they also have Too Hot to Handle Brazil. They also have Too Hot to Handle Italy.
Wow. They have branches?
Yeah, they have.
Wow.
1.5 year I haven't watched it. Yesterday I thought let's watch something very cringe asa. Then I thought, let's see what's happening to Hot to Handle. Is there a new season or what? Then I saw there's a new season, season 4. So I started watching, and again, the same drama. They're like, I can't put my horny self to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself.
Oh God. Too hot to handle is too much internet.
So, yeah, guys, let me know. Is it only me? Am I the mess? Or everyone else?
No. I am pretty sure there might be people out there, hence they have taken out all these branches in so many countries. I'm pretty but yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like along with the cough, I feel my nose is also running now. Sounds like a good time to say good night, babies.
Good night. Bye bye. See you
Bye
on the
bye. And who am I? That's one secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.